Mr. Sandman.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
It's story time, childrens.
So this one kid's on top of this other kid, and the other kid's like, oh, you pissed me off. And the other one's like, something happens. I don't know, I'm trying to figure out, I don't know why, but he's like shocked or embarrassed or something, and the other one's like, erg. And then he's like, ha ha ha, or something, or like talking to himself, and the other one's like, good lord. And he's like, I'm not a girl. That's peculiar. And then he's like, is this like a canvas? Well, it looks like a canvas or something he's picking up, like there's a stick or something.
It's a canvas.
It is a canvas, yes! There's a canvas. Oh, it has like ratty edges. Oh, okay. And he's like, this is odd. And he's like, oh, yes, it is odd. And he's like, whatever. And he's like, whatever. And he's like, oh, no, you make me uncomfortable. And she's like saying something snarky about his art or something like that. And he's like, well, I'm an awesome artist. And he's like, that shocks and embarrasses me. And he's like, grr. And he's like, angst. And he's like, quibble, I'm about to cry. And he's like, I'm going to pet you on your head right now because I like feel sort of like emotionally attached to you or something. And they're having like some sort of intense moment. And then this guy just like comes in out of nowhere and like ruins the moment. And he's like, sweat drop, you just caught me having this emotional moment with this other guy. How could you do that? You have an interesting haircut. And the guy with the interesting haircut's like, hey, other guy. And he's like, and he's like, oh, angst. And then somebody, I don't know because I can't tell, but someone's like, doom. And he's like, what happened? And question mark, I don't know what's happening. And he's like, oh, you know, that other guy was like, we were having a moment. And you kind of came in the middle of it, and we always have these awkward moments. We're always running into each other and having these awkward moments. And then you came, and you just kind of messed it up a little bit, and I know it's not your fault. I know you're having a bad day too. And they're just being emotional, and he like says something, he turns away, and then he's like, what? What? You really have feelings for me? I don't know. That's what I'm guessing it is. I don't know. And then he like looks off, and he's like sad. He's like, no! And he's like, sad, it's true. And then something happens in Japanese. And someone then looks to the side and they sigh. And he's like, damn it! And then all these people are like, what the hell? And then this guy, he says a naughty word in French, so I'm imagining he's French. He's from France. He is France. And there's some girl, and there's this guy with, is that a ponytail? Yeah, he has like a little ponytail, he has like a longer ponytail. She looks like she's maybe India. Some other people, maybe China or something? I don't know. Something on his back. And he's like, what? What did you say? Huh? And he's like, what? And he's like, huh? And he's like, I'm gonna grab your arm or a log. I think it's your arm.
Or a log. Where'd you get a log?
Well, at this point, it's like kind of just like a long object, but I think it's probably his arm. And what just happened? Oh man! Oh, she's crying again. She's always crying. She's crying. Okay, one of these is a girl.
No.
Oh, she's crying.
Yeah.
She's crying. Oh, okay. Well, you're not supposed to answer me. I'm sorry. I forgot. I'm supposed to be interpreting this myself. Okay. So what happened? She's crying. Okay, so she's crying. Okay. Okay, so maybe she has a thing for one of these guys, and like maybe she realizes that their love for one another is stronger than her love with the other guy. Maybe that's what's going on. She's always crying. You think they'll, whoa, or maybe she's crying because like they always get into fights, or like maybe they're gonna get into a fight, and if they get into a fight, they're gonna get in trouble. They're gonna like get kicked out of like national school or whatever it is that they're doing. And she's like, no, one of them's my best friend / hopeful love interest. No.